I got somebody that got something to say to you guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've been looking for this dude. Oh my God.
This is such a shame that
Low Down is in the house. I've been looking for my dude, Low Down.
Y'all
what
are
up, Low Down?
Y'all trying to put Al Horford in the Hall of Fame because he was on a really great team.
Tried to do that 2 years ago, Lo. I tried to put Al Horford in the Hall of Fame 2 years ago.
He's not a Hall of Famer, but it's all right, I guess.
Okay, hold on, Low Down. Why isn't he a Hall of Famer?
It took Dennis Johnson 30 years to get into the Hall of Fame. You think that Al Horford's going to get in?
It did not take Dennis Johnson.
Maybe it will take 42 years, but he might get
it. Did. Dennis, or maybe, 20 years? Dennis Johnson didn't get into the NBA, into the Hall of Fame until 2010. He retired in like 1990.
Something like that.
What they got to do with Al Horford?
But I mean, that was 15 years of
Dennis Johnson has significantly better career than Al Horford.
Just because mistakes were made for Dennis Johnson doesn't mean they should make those same mistakes.
I think that's just where the bar is set to where you have to have a career as good as Dennis Johnson to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, but okay, if Dennis Johnson retired in 90, that means he was first eligible in 95. So Correct. It took him 15 attempts. So he's just double it for Al Horford.
This man just said
30 attempts.
Oh, 30 attempts.
He'll get in at the 30th attempt. If he gets in, he gets in.
So Al Horford in 2060?
If he gets in, he gets in. So now will Ox be around to see Al Horford get in? Hopefully. But if he doesn't,
I'm sure Christ, you killing off Ox like that.
I'm just saying, it might take that long. I might be the last one standing. I might. Who knows? But like,
I don't think
if he gets in, he gets in.
It's going to take that long, Mars. If it's going to take that long, Low Down, I don't know.
That's a complete disservice to basketball if it took Al Horford that long to get into the Hall of Fame.
Horace Grant's not in the Hall of Fame.
Horace Grant did not have the career that Al Horford
4 had. Championships, 4 all defensive teams.
Last I checked, Low Down, it's not the NBA Hall of Fame, it's the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Do you think his NBA career is better than Al Horford's?
Do I think Horace Grant's NBA career is better than Al Horford's? The fact that he won championships, I think the champion
4 all defensive teams.
Okay, and what Al got 1 or 2?
1.
He got 1.
So he's got 1. Mm-hmm, he's got 1. I can't leave out, what he did in the NBA. I think his career was better.
How heavily do All-Stars?
I think Al Horford's better than Blake Griffin.
I don't know how much anything.
I don't even know Blake Griffin's gonna make it. I don't think Blake Griffin's gonna make it.
Right. I don't think he's
5-time All-Pro.
Hey, if you don't think Blake Griffin gonna make it, then I can understand.
There's no way Al Horford gets in if Blake Griffin.
Al Horford's better than Blake Griffin.
Is Derrick Rose gonna make the Hall of Fame?
Yes, he'd be the only league MVP and NCAA finalist not to be in.
D Rose?
Yes, he'll be the only one.
Because if Derrick Rose doesn't make it,
did he play long enough?
Yes, man. Let's and Low Down. Low Down. They kill me with this. Just so you know, when Derrick Rose tore his ACL, he played 10 more years after that. It's not like his career was over.
Yeah, but what did those?
At what level though?
Like though?
No. He was hooping in. What was it? Minnesota and Detroit. D Rose.
Yes.
Is Grant Hill a Hall of Famer?
Yes.
He's already in the Hall of Fame.
Grant Hill's in there.
Yeah, you already know.
Why would D Rose not make it?
And by the way, Tracy McGrady is a first ballot Hall of Famer. Tracy McGrady was.
I mean, that's the first ballot.
I'm about to say that makes sense. He should be.
That's Max Frost.
Yeah, T Mac should be a first. I just think that there's other players that are very similar to the career of Al Horford that isn't in the Hall of Fame. Like Jermaine O'Neal isn't in the Hall of Fame still. Like there's like quite a few players.
Yeah. No, Jermaine O'Neal is not in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, there's quite a few players who are in the same ballpark as Al Horford that are not in the Hall of Fame.
So what's the separator then
it has to be the championship, right?
What's the separator? Because it's not like these guys, when you look at their careers and their careers in terms of numbers, their careers in terms of accolades are the same. And even if it is the same, there has to be a separator. So what's the separator with Al Horford?
He's not as good as a player as they are.
Well, there's plenty of players. There's plenty of. Is Andre Iguodala better than Shawn Marion?
I don't think Iguodala is going to be in the Hall of Fame.
I think he's going to be in the conversation though. And
I guess we'll see. Again, It took Dennis Johnson that long to get into the Hall of Fame with a very similar resume. If we're being honest, actually a better one in my opinion. Not even my opinion. Dennis Johnson had a better resume than Iguodala. Finals MVP, just as many championships, more all-league defensive teams.
Mm-hmm.
And it still took
he made the All-Star team like 4 or 5 times too.
Yeah, like it still took him that long to get into Why
did it take Dennis Johnson so long to get into the Hall of Fame? That's a good question.
I mean, chill. It just means it's stiff competition.
That's what I'm saying. I just think that's the bar to like what you need to do to be in the Hall of Fame, and to throw Al Horford's name around just willy-nilly to me is just kind of crazy. But
damn, he put the willy-nilly on Al. Damn.
Well, I think Al Horford, what he did in Florida is going to really help a lot. It's going to help to propel him into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and then the longevity of his NBA career and actually being a factor all of his years, right. except for that time in OKC. Al Horford was a factor on every team he played on, especially when those years when he first got to the Celtics. I didn't even know Al still had something in the tank, and he really surprised me. The games he had against Joel Embiid, the games he had against Giannis Antetokounmpo. I think Al Horford showed a lot with the when he put that green on. Now, if people don't agree, that's fine. I don't think Joakim Noah had the NBA career Al Horford did, especially when he put the longevity into it as well. I'm talking.
Okay, but from an accolade standpoint, could you argue Joakim Noah?
I don't really know what the accolades are. He's definitely a better defender than Al Horford.
I know Joakim Noah won Defensive Player of the Year. I know that.
Yep.
I'm assuming he has more all defensive teams.
Yeah, more all defensive teams.
He may have more all NBA teams. Maybe.
I'm fine with Joakim Noah.
They both have an all NBA team. Joakim Noah has 3 all defensive. Al only has 1.
Yep.
The DPOY.
Damn those accolades though. Like damn those accolades.
But isn't that what gets you in the Horford?
That's exactly what gets you. That's your record.
But isn't that what gets you in?
But also, Al Horford got a championship and Joakim don't now.
I think that's the point we're saying is like if you think that we're spending a lot of time speaking about niggas that I don't think will make the Hall of Fame. But at the end of the day, the point I'm making is that there's other players who I think had better careers that either it took them an extensive period of time to get into the Hall of Fame or they're still not in the Hall of Fame. And some of these players are not even ever brought up in the conversation to make the Hall of Fame. Like not Alfred. Jermaine O'Neal is never brought up in any conversation to make the Hall of Fame. He's not even a candidate to make the Hall of Fame. And I think
he was better than Al Horford. He was better than Al Horford as a pro.
I'm gonna be honest. My whole life, I just went around thinking he was already in.
And he was better than Al Horford as a pro.
Fellas,
that's how little I care about the Hall of Fame. I don't even know who's in it.
And Ron, you're discussing about saying that Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum is the best duo in the NBA because Jesus Christ.
Hold on. We'll get to that in a second. I got a whole list of guys that are eligible for the 2025 Hall of Fame, and I just want to list these guys off. And you guys only chime in if you think Al Horford is above this guy.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Shawn Marion.
Oh shit, no.
Terry Porter. Elton Brand. Larry Nance.
I think he's probably higher than Larry Nance.
Okay.
Larry Nance Senior or Junior?
Yeah. Come on.
Junior. Yeah, now.
Wait, why wouldn't Al Horford be above Terry Porter?
Terry Porter is another one that I think is teetering.
I like Terry Porter a lot.
But Terry Porter has been in a I don't think Terry Porter is a real candidate because he's been a candidate for years and he hasn't made it yet.
Plus, also, when you're talking about point guards, especially during that era, point guards and big men, they were the catalyst of teams that were winning. And for Terry Porter to be on a team that was going deep into the playoffs and he was making all-star teams, if I'm not mistaken, I think Terry Porter made the all-star team twice, something like that. I think point guards are looked at a little bit differently. I'm still surprised that it took Dennis Johnson 15 years to get into the Hall of Fame. That's nuts.
Mark Price isn't in yet. Terry Porter is not doing it.
Mark Price
is question, Ron, I got Al over everybody you said except for Shawn Marion.
All right, I'm gonna keep going though. Detlef Schrempf.
Detlef Schrempf.
No. Mm-mm.
Bill Laimbeer.
No. Mm-mm.
I'm
Rasheed Wallace.
Damn, Sheed is another one.
Exactly. It's about to get real.
If she didn't make it, why would Al Horford make it?
Right.
Yeah, see, okay, look.
Sheed will get in at some point. Sheed will get in at some point.
He will. Now, this is obviously today.
But
it's going to...
But Rasheed has been retired long enough for him to have been in the NBA in the Hall of Fame by now.
When did he become eligible? Like 2014?
Yep. He retired after that.
He retired in 2020.
But it's 5 years after.
So he's retired for over a decade now. He's been retired long enough for him. He has not even been brought up as.
Well, you know why Sheed though. You know why they don't like Sheed though.
What's the problem?
Well, just they didn't like his attitude.
Dennis Rodman's in the Hall of Fame, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah, but that's different.
He's won enough chips that overtakes that, I guess.
But Rasheed Wallace and Dennis Rodman, that's completely different. Dennis Rodman's thing was they used that to polarize Dennis Rodman. It's completely different. The media spun Dennis Rodman's thing, and once they ran out of that, then they demonized him. But at first, it was a polarizing thing with Dennis Rodman. They demonized Rasheed Wallace from the beginning. The Jailblazers, they demonized all of that, and so that's the reason with Rasheed. Rasheed is better than everybody we've talked about, right?
So name another name, because you're gonna excuse that. The point I'm making is that there's enough names that Al Horford is not gonna make it. But
you just go away.
To be honest with you,
you just go away like
that. Since you brought that up, Lo, wow, there's a bunch of dudes that now that we're talking about them, and I maybe I'm getting caught up in the moment because I'm thinking about his career as a whole. Maybe I am getting caught up in the moment because I'm thinking about his career as a whole, what he did in college as a back-to-back NCAA champion, and then being an All-Pro and being an All-League defender and being on good teams, and now being on this team to win the NBA championship, and completely forgetting about how many other guys, for lack of a better term, were fucking awesome, like Antonio McDyess.
You guys do know I only mentioned 10 names too. It's 227 eligible candidates.
Like it's a
read
lot.
them all.
Like,
Huh?
it could have.
I ain't gonna lie, even Deadlift Shrimp, man,
It could get real for him. But Swiper, what's good with you?
What's up, family? First off, what's up, Ron? No, this is my MVP trophy.
Hey, can we
rightful MVP winner.
Talking about Sheed wasn't good.
What's up, Ox? What's up, Chill? What's up, Mars? Good to see you, brother. Is that low?
That is low down.
Hey, chill. You know, Low lives 20 minutes from me, and we have not linked up in a very long time. Because
what's that about low down? Can I get a satisfactory answer on that low down?
Low, that's
how do we live 20 minutes, literally 20 minutes from each other?
Can I get a satisfactory answer? Low down. Can I get a
low because he likes skin, huh?
Oh, Lord, that's
low down. Can I get a satisfactory answer on the fact that you live 20 minutes away from this dude and you haven't seen him? You know,
so you only like Serbians and dark skinned people?
Low, you clearly don't with him.
I know you ain't go Hollywood on Swiper.
You don't with him. That's what it tells me.
Y'all doing this?
No.
It's a two-way street, bro. Like
it's a two-way street.
That means that he also lives 20 minutes away from me.
Low, I've called you and you ain't answered the phone. How about that?
Low, just say you don't
call me is crazy. No, you have not. You've never called me. You've never called me and I've never answered. Just because you have my contact, that does not mean that you call me.
Hey, chill.
That's not how that works.
It's
call him right now.
It's a list to call. I'm calling. Let me call him right now. Hold on. Let me call. It's a look.
Low, if your phone don't ring, this is disgusting.
He turned it on. He got Swiper blocked. He turned it on right now.
FaceTime legend of winning. FaceTime legend of winning. Nothing. That's crazy.
Oh man,
that's crazy. It's calling too.
Damn.
You know what that tells me, Lo?
You know what it is? It's not. It's because normally I'm asleep right now and my phone is on D&D. That's actually why.
That's not a satisfactory.
Okay. I got you.
Because I'm low-key about to go back to sleep after this. Somebody woke
even with that being said, Lo, because you are a man of truth. You are a man of truth, Lo.
It's a two-way street.
Can you say you just don't with him? Just say that, Lo.
Swiper,
I don't.
It's a two-way street.
Swipe. You and me live 20 minutes away from each other. I really don't with you like that.
It's a two-way.
Can you just say that?
It's a
like the street that connects his house to your house is a two-way street.
You live right 20 minutes is down the block, Lo.
If I live 20 minutes away from him, that means that he also lives 20 minutes away from me. That's
in Atlanta, Atlanta traffic, 20 minutes is really like 3 miles. So
right,
like
that's a fact.
It's sad to say that it's
We could have a whole stream going like Kai and Kevin Hart, get Drewski, get another person there. We could have a YouTuber, a black YouTuber back in all content creator sleepover or something like that.
I actually wanted to do that for Game 7 of the Nuggets series, but I don't.
Now see, that's what I'm saying. This is why, Chill. He just be throwing shots for no reason. I didn't even say nothing. I said nothing.
I thought y'all were going to win.
Lo, this is why he don't with you. Lo.
I thought they were going to win.
This is
I
why
thought they were going to win.
Lo, this is why.
I thought they were going to win.
This reason right here. So.
It's the plan choice,